Fuck! I cut myself again on a damn broken plate. Violet keeps littering the floor of her bedroom with broken glass. I've cut myself over 12 times already. She does it every night, and it's incredibly annoying. Otherwise, she's a perfectly well-behaved daughter. But this little habit is becoming painful. Whenever I cut myself on some broken thing in her bedroom, she runs up to me as though she's surprised. "Did you hurt yourself, Mummy?" The same words every single time. I hate to admit it, but I usually yell back something like, "Fuck yes, I hurt myself!" I don't mean to swear at her. I love her dearly. Since Jessica left, it's just been me and her. Losing a child is terrible, especially as a single mum. I don't think I'll ever get over it. And I know for a fact Violet won't. I've asked Violet repeatedly why she breaks things and leaves them for me to step on. She always replies, "I'm so sorry, Mummy." She hugs me and cries. Her tears roll like fat ballerinas down her chubby little cheeks. I could try and keep questioning her, but I can't get a straight answer. Well, I am done with it. I got one of those nanny cams disguised as a teddy bear. I'm going to put it in her bedroom tonight to catch her in the act. Then, when we watch the tape, she'll have to explain herself. She can't cry away video evidence. I put the bear on a shelf, right next to her picture of Jessica. I have to pause as my hand lingers near the photographed face. Since she left, I've had a hard time looking at Jessica. It's been 4 years and I've given up hope of finding her. But Violet refuses to get rid of that picture. I put Violet to bed as usual. I kiss her on the forehead and lovingly stroke her face. "You promise not to break anything tonight?" She looks away and doesn't answer. I think I feel a tiny tremor in her body. Before going to sleep, I make sure to lock up anything breakable. The dishware is all tucked away, the vases are placed on the highest shelf, and I even took down the mirrors so she can't get to them. Afterwards, I go to sleep as usual. I feel content that I will get to the bottom of this weird habit. I wake up before my alarm, well rested and eager to watch the tape. I flip open my laptop. First, I check the live feed and see Violet sleeping peacefully. Good. Then, I rewind. I stop the tape around where she went to bed. Nothing is happening. Violet is asleep. Her little body moves up and down with every breath. I fast forward a while, and still, nothing happens. I wonder if I'll see anything, when I notice that Violet's eyes are open. She gets out of bed. It's midnight. The way she rises without any signs of sleep make me wonder if she was just lying there, awake the entire time. Violet then leaves the room. The video doesn't have audio, so I can't hear what she's doing. When she comes back, she looks frustrated. I give a little laugh. I'm betting her frustration is tied to the fact that I locked up all the glass. I almost close the video, assuming she just went back to sleep. But then I see her reach up towards the bear. Oh fuck, she's seen the camera. But no, her hands wrap around the picture of her sister. She spends a few minutes staring at it, mouthing words I can't understand. Jessica's face bobs up and down in Violet's hands. Then, with a violent thrash, she slams the picture frame on the floor. The glass shatters everywhere. "Oh, God damn it," I whisper to myself. Violet then carefully makes her way back to her bed, avoiding the shards. She crawls under the covers and pulls them up over her head. I can see her little body trembling. It's 20 past midnight. I'm staring at Violet's form when I realize a figure has entered the room. My breath catches in my chest. The figure is vaguely feminine, although the body is covered in a long white nightgown. She looks familiar, even though I can only see her from the back. A mess of black hair crawls down her neck. She walks gradually into the room. Her movements are painfully slow. Her feet move right over the remnants of the picture frame, but nothing cuts her. The debris doesn't even make a scratch. My heart is clamoring against my ribcage. I see her fingers reaching out towards Violet. Without warning, they begin to grow. They stretch out to inhuman lengths. They bend in odd places as if they are full of broken bones. She keeps walking until she is next to Violet's bed. She twitches and hovers, just staring down at my daughter. I can see Violet shaking with fear under the covers. The figure takes one of her disgusting fingers and hooks down Violet's blankets. Violet has her arms covering her head. The figure traces lines down Violet's body. Her fingers are pulsing. They have grown to nearly a foot long. The brittle nails at the ends are shattered. The figure suddenly grabs Violet's arms and yanks them down violently. Violet looks up, petrified. I gasp. The figure, calm again, begins stroking Violet's face with her fingers. Violet is crying and saying something, but I can't make it out. I should have gotten to the camera with audio. The woman stands there stroking Violet's face for almost an hour. Violet is sobbing and shaking the entire time. Then the figure's fingers begin curling back into her hand. She moves away from Violet's bed and backs out of the room. Violet is motionless. It's 1 a.m. I can't watch anymore. I get out of bed and run to Violet's room. I walk over to her, shaking her awake. I take her head in my hands. Oh my God, Violet, I had no idea. Are you all right? What the hell happened last night? Violet's eyes are wide. Did you hurt yourself, Mummy? I look at her, confused, but then realize her question. I look down at my feet, standing over the broken glass of the picture frame. There is no blood, no cuts. I look back to Violet. I realize that my fingers are beginning to grow. They twitch and crack as if broken. Violet's face is full of fear.